May what I say here today bring you hope. And if vulnerable ears are around, just be cautious. In Job 13:15, it says, "Even if he kills me, I will hope in him. I will still defend my ways before him." All of my hope is in the Lord. And as I was thinking this morning in the shower, I'm like, man, God has really set me apart. Just in my life, how everything has turned out. Where did my help come from? And I can't wait to sit here and just explain that it's been from God. It always has been from the very beginning. From the very beginning. In your time of affliction right now, know that your help comes from the Lord. I just can't help but just think this morning about all the things that I've been through. Where did my help come from? My story is very clear that it was not from humans. It was from indeed my source of heaven, my God. And I don't know if he did it that way so that way I could stand here today and be a living witness that God is who he says he is and that he truly does help us in everything. But in my life, it's true. I can sit here and think about even back to kindergarten. I didn't have a mother and my dad was never home. How did I pass kindergarten? How did I learn how to read? I taught myself how to read. I watched shows and the Lord clearly had to be there with me to be able to get through that. How did I get through my high school years? When my mother died my freshman orientation night, I came home ready to celebrate coming out of junior high finally and just excited. I come home that night and that very night I lost my mom after never having her in my life completely because of the life that she chose. And my parents were not together. That night, the most exciting night of my life, going into, well, clearly it wasn't meant to be the most exciting. Should have been the most exciting time of my life right there, going into high school. I had tragedy. How did I get through high school? Passing with honors. Coming from, where did I even get this education and wisdom from? How did I even continue to go through that? The very next year after my mother dying on my freshman orientation, how did I get through high school being raped at the age of 15 as a virgin to go help a friend to stay protected after she met some men on the street? And she was promiscuous and I went to save her. And in that situation that happened to me, how did I step out of that? Fire, not burnt. How did I learn how to drive when no one was there to teach me? I had my dad buy me that car with the money from the money of my mom passing away. And I convinced him to get me that car. I was ready to drive. But I had no experience. I taught myself behind closed doors. Probably at this point, I knew I should. How did I do it? It was the Lord. How did I get through that tragedy with me being pregnant with my rainbow baby, my son now? And his dad being under the influence of drugs and alcohol, dragging me across the floor, for sure indeed thought that what he did to me harmed my child. Yet again, I didn't think I was going to be able to have a kid. I went to the emergency room and he was unharmed. God is in my story. He is in your story. All the way up until today. So many things with friendships who betrayed me. Decisions I made using drugs that clearly should have overdosed me and took my life? How did I come from that? Not to mention, I have no friends and family by my side. Everything that I went through, I look to the left, I look to the right, I look to the forward and the back. There's no one in sight that has helped me. How did I get through that? And to stand here full of joy and making it through life today, oh my goodness, there's so much that I'm not even mentioning here, but those are just highlight points that clearly should have burnt me, should have put me in the ground. But today I am here walking, using my life as a testimony, sharing that my source of everything comes from heaven. Even the very moment that I'm in today, just being delivered from a prayer of asking God to take control of my life and to deliver me from a narcissistic person, a monster that I thought that I would never break free from, living in a prison that I never thought that I could see the light of complete freedom. Yes, my soul was set free and I was set free from sin, but from physical form of a person that I didn't think that I would break away from, that those chains would not come from, because my heart was big and I wanted them to do good too. I didn't think that I would make it from that, but yet today I'm still here, and even that very situation didn't burn me. Just like Job says, even if he kills me, I will hope in him. I will defend my ways before him. If you have not experienced a little bit of what I've been through, or even if you experience more, go read the story of Job, who lost everything, his family, his wealth, everything, boils on his skins that dogs were licking, children and men lower than him mocked him. His story was a witness that we can read today, that even when we are afflicted, we are not completely crushed. God walks with us through the fire. Every single trial that I've been through up until this point, He has been with me, and it is very clear. I stand here today being able to share my story and the very things that I've been through to help people who are going through the same thing. And I do it with joy, knowing that God is my source in everything. I could sit here and complain and live in despair because my life should have done that for me. But I am happy to be here to tell you that the Lord is with you. He is walking with you through everything, and you will not be afflicted to a point to where you won't make it out. I am here today, and God did this. He is in my story. And even in this very moment, which is being with me and my son, He is saying loud and clear, Anna, I am all that you need to survive this life. I am all that you need to make it through. Everyone else and everything else has always failed you up until this point. But I'm your God, I am your Lord, and I am faithful. I am your source of everything that you need. And I believe it. No matter what happens and tries to kill me today, I know where my help comes from. And I hope that you do too. May peace be with you.